How you doing, everybody? How you feeling, everybody? I know it's 2:19, so I'm gonna give you some time. I'm a little behind, as usual. You know, I'm gonna go straight up to. Okay, we're gonna go live here. Bam. I'm taking Instagram as well. Taking you with me. Okay, people. Okay, everybody. It's nice to see you. Oh yeah. Again, I don't know if you were here when I was saying that because the people that are watching me in the moment, they came a little afterwards. But from the get go, I was saying that I came in a little late, as usual, because I got things to take care of before I can get to you. And I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm here. I'm here, right? Better late than not being here. What's up, Instagram? How you doing, everybody? Oh yeah. Mhm. Okay, I took my supplement just now. I'm cool. Vitamin C. A little 1,000 to keep my immune system up. Don't want to catch anything, y'all. Right? You know how important that is. You know, I make sure that I invest and have invested in the bank of health for quite some time, as you know. You know that about me. If you know how I roll, if you follow me, if you're part of the community, mwah, pow, 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 sending you some love, Instagram community, pow, 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 giving you some love, community. I like to do this to let y'all know on Instagram that I'm here every Sunday, giving love, love from the bottom of my heart. I don't ask for anything. It's just something that I got to do because I receive so much from you guys. So I'm here. I'm here to let y'all know that you're important to me. And I put my time where my mouth is. You know what I'm saying? Because time being the most precious commodity there is, I'm here every Sunday and trying to have you walk away from this little shindig, this little gathering, this moment in time with something, wow, and then make use of it. Really, that's what I'm. Turn this. I like those. The wireless. It's important for me. I just want to give you value and something that you can enhance your life with. We cover many various subjects, but they're all about life. And life being a teacher for everybody, no one is included about that. That's a cool thing about it. We're all included, ladies and gentlemen. Life is a teacher, and if we don't listen, we're gonna do a little bit of that from time to time. It's just the way it is. As long as when you get out of the car, bam, you look at the damages, you're like, okay, oh damn, all right, just like an insurance assessor. Hey, Glenn Millie, bah! What's up, girl? How you doing? Thank you for passing by. Oh, you love the song Someday? That's a nice one. I know it's a nice one. For the people who don't know, we're not part of the community. I just posted something for the community, and it was a song that was recorded with John Davis, DJ Pollock, called Someday. It's a lovely song. You see, that was reminiscing about John Davis being on the road with me. So for about 5 years, we've been on the road, and this year there is no road. So I had like a flashback moment, and I said, you know what? This is a cool song. I was just vibing with it. I was like, yeah, you know what? That's me on there. Sweet. Gotta share. So go check it out. Someday, Fab Morvan, John Davis, Fab Morvan, DJ Pollock. Okay. So I was saying, Like an insurance person that comes to a car crash, you gotta assess everything. Hmm, damn, all right. Then we have to look at what happened before you got to that crossroad and you hit something dead on. You were not looking left, you were not looking right, you were not looking forward. You saw the light changing to orange, but you still went. And sometimes, life is about, you know, how you call that? Assessing the situation and taking risk, calculated risk. This is what I was trying to get to. Calculated risk. If you take a risk, y'all, make sure you're gonna go. When you go past that orange that goes into red, make sure that you just get boom. That you got it covered, because if you end pow pow wherever it comes, whatever directions it comes from, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna teach you. Don't do this next time. Don't do it. And this is kind of like, you know, how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention. I look at the light. I look at the stop sign. I look at the signs. Pure and simple. Just like when you cross the street, you look left, you look right. I found myself in London a few times where I looked the wrong way. Late night, kind of like, a little, what I'm saying? It's part of time. You're just chilling, like you across the road. Pow! Woo! I came close a few times, I must say. But I paid attention, and I was like, man, when you get out of the club, pay attention, man. They come in from a different angle, and that's what I'm getting to now. Is pay attention to your patterns. Be clear on how you move, because when you are, or he is, or he is, or she is, or she is. You know what I'm saying? We're all divided. There's a duality in each and every one. One steers you one way, and the other one steers you another way. Whether it is negative or positive, it's something to debate always. But it takes you in a path where, in the end, when you look at the big picture and your agenda, you might have lost some time. But sometimes you lose some time, but then you gain a lesson taught by life. And those lessons, I'm telling you, they're so worthy. So if you can pay attention to the signs, learn from your mistakes, stand back up, boom, move forward, reinvent yourself, like pow, 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 pow. Man, that's life. You're living life. Now, if you go like this, you know what that is, right? Go in a circle and keep repeating, getting hit, pow, 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 getting hit the same way, like the same angle every time. You're not paying attention when you're crossing the road. Pow, 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 pow. You got to tell yourself something like, yo, I'm doing something wrong. I need to change something. Just saying. It's logical stuff. I'm not, I'm not telling you something you don't know. But because you're here, and I know some of you are here and coming back here because we're having this conversation about life and we're trying to remember. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to remember, but at the same time, I try to give you something. Because I think that because I've learned so much, I think it's fair for me to give back. That's it. To give back. Because in my life, I had people that were there to support me, and they've inspired me to believe in myself, because there's such a thing as there's you in life, okay? There's you. You walk down the street, you do your thing, you live your life, left, right, boom, boom. And then you meet people, boom, all right, like, oh man, it's cool vibe. And then, well, it doesn't go too well. All right then, boom, you keep going, boom, 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 boom. You keep going, boom, you meet another one. It didn't work out. The relationship failed. You gotta move forward. So And I saw something not long ago. And I love the way they kind of put it in a few sentences. And they said, hang out with the people who fit your future. Okay, hang out with people who fit your future and not your history. That's it. And this is how I've been living my life. I made sure that the people that are coming into my life, we're going to build a relationship. We're going to stick together. We're going to stay together. We're going to build together, and we're going to rise together. Rise together. That's what you want to do. You don't want to go every time, because that's what happens. Sometimes when you get in the wrong relationship, instead of doing this, you're doing this, And in fact, you got to keep doing this, or you're doing this. You understand? Or you pow, 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 you get hit from different angles the same way. So don't hang out with the people that you know. Because sometimes we have people, because of the type of personalities that we have, we hang out with them because of the fact that there is something in us that attracts us to those people. It's like that, I didn't invent it. It's just a human behavior. Sometimes we attract certain type of people and we get involved with those people. And in the end we say, gosh, dang it. Ah, damn. I should have known better. I should have known better. I should have known better. Yeah, I should have known better. But I didn't. So, let's not do it again. And after hitting myself, boom, 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 a few times, I realized like, those type of people, or those type of producers, or those types of executives, or people that I'm trying to do business with, I see the signs like, okay, whoa. Okay, well, instead of, go all the way to figure it out whether or not this person or those people were fitting my future, man, I moved away. So I could move forward faster and focus on somebody else that could help me rise to my full potential. Because this is what we want. We all want to live that life. Our best life, y'all. Why don't you want to live your best life? You want that for your family members, for your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, etc., etc., etc. But want this for yourself. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Just saying, right? So, do that. And with that being said, there's also the study part of life, studying yourself, but studying what you want to do, what you want to become. It doesn't have anything to do with like school. We all know that. And if you don't know that, I'm sure you're starting to figure it out that those places where you spend a lot of money on those campuses, in the end, yes, some people receive, uh, a diploma, but are they made for what they went for? Was it really what they wanted? As opposed to someone who really wants to do that at home, you know, doing the e-learning and really focusing and putting their hearts into it. And the person, whether the person that got a diploma really was into what they were doing, right? But it doesn't mean because you're not in those Ivy League school, you cannot accomplish what you want to accomplish. Get the tools. Anything is possible. 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 Anything is possible, man. Just freestyle. Don't have to be perfect. But when I feel it, I give it, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, I think I'm done with my monologue, ladies and gentlemen. I got stuff. This is how I start. And I'm going to go to questions and see how you're feeling. If you have any questions regarding me, Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, Susie. Well, got news for you. We're sad about that too. We're gonna miss him. Philly Shaw, my curator, my longtime curator, because Phil was with us for about a year. About a year because he started around. He came at the right time. He came at the right time, and he was always there at the right time with the right questions. He was good with it. Man, my dude was awesome. Philly Shaw, I salute you. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, our hearts in the community, because we're gonna miss you, man. But Phil had, other things to do, prioritize some things in his life, and I totally, totally understand that 100%. Because that's the way it is. You got to prioritize on what you got to do, and time being a very important element, key component of the equations of life and where we want to go to. Because we all try to create those equations for our own personal success. Some people think about success as money, Rolexes, houses, but your personal success is the most important, because I've met a person long ago who was working in the industry of finance, and the person got sick and started to, look at his business and the people he was working for, and he realized when he put the stuff on the diagram that after a certain time, the the CEO, for example, decision making and health was descending, complacency came into place, and the drive was being lost, innovation, anticipation, and then innovation was being lost. And then he thought, like, whoa, maybe because he got sick, he started to focus on his health and realized that there was a correlation between the two: health, decision making, focus, innovation, anticipation. So he saw a niche in his business and flipped the switch. And then he went back to the people he was working with, with, and you know, presented this concept that he had and showed them and communicated that to them in a language that they could understand, because it's about facts, ladies and gentlemen. Facts, not emotion, but facts. When you get into an argument with someone and it gets all emotional, but you did this. Okay, if everything lines up, facts, fact number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. But if it's about emotion, you'll sense and see the difference. When it comes to an argument, in order to win an argument, you gotta have your facts right. So he went in with his facts right, was able to explain and convey what he was talking about. This correlation between health and business, decision making. And he made a business. And it worked. And his system is working. That's it. So, health is all, y'all. And every weekend, I tell you about that. I wouldn't be here today in the shape that I am in, if I didn't invest in what I do best, which is music, songwriting, producing, and all that good stuff. And I can't wait in the near future with Prestige Music. Horatio Nussbaum, Abby Rosen, my childhood friend, Jean-Jacques Huguette, Cohen, in London. So crew right there is part of the family that puts it all together. There's a process to everything we do. Sometimes people don't truly understand the amount of work it takes and how we have to line things up in the way we do things. So be patient. Be patient, ladies and gentlemen. I am patient. I've got to be patient. And being patient pays off. In the meantime, you put to work in. if things don't happen right now, right here, right now, you got to keep working. You can't be like, no, no. You got to yeah, pow, you gotta keep going and pow, and go, 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 go. Never stop. This is why I say creativity is my savior. Ah, that's my savior. You know, it is my savior. It saved my life. Because if I didn't have that hunger for life, I wouldn't be here. And I want to live this life. Because I know what it's like not to live life, not to be happy. So I've learned really hard from my lessons. This is why I go hard, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm here on Sunday sharing some of my tools, you know. I pick a few from my toolbox every weekend and I share with you. For the people who don't know, this is what I do, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go now to questions. I want to say hello to everybody that is here. And let me try here first. Let me go through here because I'm going to acknowledge you because you know when you acknowledge people by name, it's kind of cool. It's really cool. So on Instagram, and I'm going to go to YouTube. Just take a little break, right? Because I hit you with some knowledge, y'all. Knowledge is power, right? All right. Here we go. Pocahontas, Supreme Looker, Hiya Miya Mas, Stoga, MB Bass Music, Danny Balosa, Mark Collector, Marty Domenico, Forever Awesome Beautiful Rob Fab. Supreme Looker, okay? Pamela Berger Carroll, DJ Enzo from Rain Sea. DJ Enzo, okay. Enrique Takashi, Misha Queen Lou, official _ KIL, Dorotav1, official KJL, WTHWRL Man, I'm gonna have to sing that because this is like DJ Guillermo. It's kind of difficult. Those notes, man. That's why I love it. You guys are from everywhere, and I love it, man. It's from the whole world. Remember, the planet is big. It's you know, it's not just your country where you live. It's a big world out there. And when I see all your exotic name, it's like, yo, we're family. One world, one nation. One nation under proof. You know what I'm saying? Parliament. Love it. Luisa Ecuador. DJ Reddy. The Leaky Children. Sorry for the I'm murdering the names. Insta Marco Collector. Okay. Enrique Takashi. Okay, I got you. Anna Crimson. I know it's your birthday, February 1st or 2nd, I don't know, but hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you in advance, because I think it right now. I don't have much time, you know, so you see, but I got a good memory. So I think it's the 2nd or the 1st of February. Happy birthday, best wishes, health, happiness, success. Do your thing. Live your life to the fullest, okay? All right. I'll be right there, y'all. I'll be right there. You know, I'm trying to like fit everybody in. Child, Mission Doe, Meyer, okay. Edith Salas, Ali A, Julio. Okay, well, I see my name. I'm going to stop because I got to go back to the people. And if you want to keep going with me, just join right here. All right. And if you want me to answer some questions, I'm here. YouTube, y'all. Okay. I'm going to do a few more. Karar, Chengel, Karilko. I mean that stuff. Sak, Kowski, Usama, Yulajir, Tiago Ramos, Rosie Luffel. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now back to you. You ready? You know, I got to take the time out to really call you by name because I know that you give me the respect to come by, and say hello every weekend. So you know who you are. Here we go. Glenn Milli, thank you. Dueron, thank you. Lovely doll. Ludmila Prea, Mary, Manuela Mingo, Susie, Francesca Ruby, Nathan Weiss. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Oksana V, hello. Rhonda Back, Maya Brooks, DJ Toga, Curry Crew. What's up, man, from Costa Rica? Hermano, ¿qué pasó, man? I wish I could rattle more in Spanish right now. Hola, señor y señores, mi familia. I love you. Thank you for passing through. Even if you don't speak English well, hey, I'm sending you just love. Love, love, love. Lon Amber. Okay. Leontine Alexander. Guevara. I'm trying to say it right, huh? Jennifer Honore. How you doing, everybody? She says, and I. Heather Thompson. How you doing, Heather? Selena Yasik. That's right. Saria Jones. Okay, because people put more comments. We're going to go into question mode. So please. Question mark. And don't forget, like and subscribe. Fab Morvan. That's my channel. Muchas Chengere. Ooh la la. Price Oren. Rosemary Luffel. Man, you go on both platforms, huh? That's cool. Alice Pacheco. Okay. Natasha Tierhoeven. Sebastian Kamara. Yanis Sarskowski. Oh yeah, you were on Instagram too. Good. You guys know I'm here, so you're like, okay, let me move over here because I'm gonna shut this down in a minute. All right, man. Oh man, we've been here almost for half hour. Wow. Okay, Alice Pacheco. Oh man, more names came up. So okay, forward 3. El Zimar Guimares. Okay, good. All right. Good. All right. I just gave you the time to absorb everything we've been talking about. I hope it makes sense to you, y'all. For you, the people of Instagram, because I'm going to shut it down now. Then I'm going to focus on the question part, and we're going to go somewhere else. Just today, this is what I felt like talking about. It dropped in my bucket. So I take my bucket. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Let's do it. All right. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. It's grand. Bye. All right. So I gotta do this, y'all. You know how that rolls. So I gotta end it up. And now share it. Okay. I'll be quick, y'all. And then I'll fix it later. You know? But at least I gotta put the stuff in there. Yeah. Here we go. Bam. All right. I hope it worked. I hope it worked. Yeah. I hope it worked. I hope it worked. Yeah. All right. So we're back now. Back to you. Live streaming Fab Morvan, formerly known as Milli Vanilli. I'll move that away so I don't look at it anymore. Okay. Anything important? Okay. Nothing important there. Okay, cool. We're back, y'all. Yeah. So, if you have any questions, please, question mark. I need a question mark. I need a question mark. And I don't think I saw a question mark when I was going through all the names. So maybe people came a little. See, I got, man, look. Bam. How was the sound? Because I got this thing. Tell me, y'all. I used to go to Food, how's it sound? And he would tell me right away. Oh man, I missed it, dude. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, I think I responded to that question, Francesca, regarding food. He's got things to do, you know. Hey, people got lives, huh? You know, that's how life is. But I'm sure we'll see him maybe from time to time pop in. He might, and he will salute him with love. But my dude's got to handle some things. Okay. Some things are real. You can. Okay, okay, interesting. Well, we're gonna read that. Hey, Fab. Sometimes for some reason I find you kind of look like a move like Rob this morning. I feel he's always there with you in spirit. Yeah, 100%. Rob is always there, or there, or there, or there. When you have spent lots of time with someone that you care for, love, because that was my homie, that was my bro. You know, that's you can that connection that we had. We went through hell together. We walked in the same shoes, and he's the only one that knew what it was like. He had my back, I had his back. And it was a gauntlet, and his spirit lives on, of course. I've learned from him, I've learned from his mistakes, and I made sure that I keep those lessons in my book of lessons. When you work together with people, it can only be like I know some people work in offices and it's different. But when you work in the creative world, there's a bond that takes place. And that bond, Rob and I, we had that bond. And this is why we were able to do what we did. This combination between him and I was wonderful. So pick the right people to do what you do. Make sure they fit your future and not your history, to go back to my monologue earlier. All right? All right. Now the question, maybe, or maybe they're more like statements, maybe. Prince Oran. Le vlog en français, je vais le faire juste après. Alors, t'en fais pas. Repose la question après, si tu peux passer. Parce que là, il est presque 3 heures. Je pense que le prochain vlog se fera sur les coups de 3 heures, 3h30 ou quelque chose comme ça. Ok. Mais bon, si t'es francophone, c'est cool alors, tu comprends tout. Glenn Millie, I just love how you appreciate people and circumstances. Yeah, I do, because of the fact that I believe that, like I told you, one nation on the groove. It is really like that for me. I look at people as human beings. I'm not here. They're not there. We're all here. That's it. We all have that. This is how you have to look at other human beings, like brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. That's what it's about. Look at each other like brothers and sisters. Respect each other. Be there for one another. If you have the strength to be there for somebody else, for someone in need, do it. Don't hesitate. Trust me. Giving love is amazing, because there's a gift of giving and a gift of receiving. That's just the way life is. I'm not telling you something you've never heard. It's not a foreign concept. It is really, truly that. Someone just have to bring it to you properly and articulate it properly for you to maybe possibly be like, I think someone just planted a seed in my mind. And I think I'm going to go investigate that. Maybe live more by those rules. It's love is everything. I'm telling you, love is everything. Love of self. It starts with that, though. You got to love yourself first before you can love somebody else. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? That's just basic rules. Very basic rules of engagements with our teacher life. So let's see what we got, y'all. Whoa, 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 yeah. What we got? Because I'm looking for those jams that allow me to just give you something. That was pretty good, though. You're doing good. You're doing good. Phil will never be forgotten. No, he'll always be part of this family. That's right, because this is a family. This is a community, and I built this place with positivity. It's a place where we exchange energy. Really, it is. Some people, it's like, what is he talking about? That's a weird concept. No, we exchange. Even though we are online, we're still connecting. We're still exchanging vibes. And I feel you. I feel the love. I give back love. And then when the week starts on Monday, bam, I go hard. I'm inspired. I'm looking for inspiration. But I want to give. That's something that I feel like I've got to do. I got to give. I've got stuff. I've got to give. I've got stuff. I've got to give. I've got stuff. I've got to give. And that's something that I'm not the only one that feels like that. It's important to give back, to elevate people, to inspire people to become better versions of themselves. And if more people like me, would think like that, then the world would be a little different. I'm not the only one that thinks like that. There's a lot of people who think like that, but we need to bring more people to the party, y'all. More and more. Join. And this is why I've created this place. First, it was for my music and talk about my music, but things happen. And I've always delivered a message of peace and togetherness. And I was bringing it through my music. What's different is I've been doing more of talking because it was necessary. I felt like my heart told me, the fiber of my being told me, my soul told me, this is where you got to go. So I follow my instinct. This is something that is to me natural. I've learned that trying to be somebody else doesn't work for me. So I've got to be myself. I've got to be just the man I am. And if that's what I've got to do, I'm going to do it. Whether there is 1 or 100 or 100 million, I don't mind. That's just something that I've got to do. It's a conversation that I have to have. Cool. because during this conversation, you guys gave me some gems. You guys were instrumental in many things that I've been doing this past year. You have. Those conversations we have, they trigger me. I'm a singer songwriter, producer. And sometimes some of the conversations take me somewhere. Then I'm like, I take note, and that will reemerge when I'm sitting with my keyboard or my DAW. I'm making music, I'm singing, and then this conversation just comes back into me. This is why I love this conversation because it gives me challenge as well. Because to do what I do right now is to come from the heart. I'm opening myself to you, but also it bounces back right back to me. And I can, when I speak to you guys, I can see pages of my philosophies, essentially. And at some point or another, I'm going to share a little something that I've been working on with my team. We have a one-person team regarding this project, and that's Sergio. Are you watching, my dude? Sergio, how you doing, man? If you're watching, yeah, Cap Salon, man, my dude, he's a master. He's not gonna like that. He's not gonna like the fact that I call him a master because he's just like me. We're students. We keep bettering ourselves, try to become better at what we do. And Sergio is helping me developing some things right now, and you'll be privy to that all in time. So again, thank you. I love you more than you'll ever know. I say it again, and I hope that I've explained it properly to you, how much it means for me to have you here, because there is again and again this gift of giving and receiving. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Santé, mesdames et messieurs. So. I'm going to try to keep myself like, under a certain time today. I'm going to try to. You never know. Okay. Susie, Fab, are you bringing Tess back soon for more health talks? Yes, of course. Of course. I will. I just have to figure it out, organize it, and we will do it again and bring you some good knowledge, some necessary knowledge, because knowledge is the power. This is where I get my power from knowledge. I study all the time. I study others. I study the greats in order to rise, to become a better version of myself as an artist. I get inspired. That inspiration, listening to those classic songs, those classic artists, whether it's Marvin Gaye, James Brown, Michael Jackson. I'm in the list. I'm in the, Bob Marley, of course. I have a long list, but the ones that just rattled, they definitely have inspired me a whole lot. A whole lot. Okay, let's, because I see, okay, Mari Tellers, thank you. I'm finding good to see you too. Thanks for the love. Thank you for giving to the channel. Syria Jones, Fab. What would you recommend to avoid setbacks this year? Well, listen. I think that 2020 really helped us look at our lives very differently. And I personally, because I speak from personal experiences, right? I saw that in my armor, in the armor of mine, I've said it before, there were some holes, holes. And what I've been doing throughout 2020 was to make sure that those holes would disappear. So my approach to how I was living my life, running my business, I got into a conversation with myself and with my team. And then from there, we kind of implemented a plan. So I would say that anticipating is the way to go. Anticipating is also innovating into your own life. So if you take that approach to anticipate when you look at your surrounding and you see how you're moving, for example, like I was saying earlier, when you drive a car and the light turns to orange, are you going to take it? You're going to anticipate to cross to the other side safely. Safely, that is. I'm not advising anyone to do that in reality. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. Just saying, just making sure everybody, right? So anticipate, take calculated risk, look at your surroundings. That's very important. I don't know what business you're into, whatever, but I will tell you something. Knowledge. If you can, better yourself. Take that knowledge that allows you to, so study, study, study. Grab it, feed yourself, feed yourself, feed yourself, become better. Nowadays, we have the opportunity to work from home. We can do anything online. If you need to learn anything, go to YouTube. Man, they'll hook you up. Anything. When I buy software, when I buy a new piece of equipment, or there's a problem in my recording software, I don't know how to go about it. I don't know how to do that. I go to YouTube. I put the right keywords. Boom, and I'm good. All right. But also, setbacks. Setbacks will teach you something. And 2020 is definitely a setback. So I hope you learned a few things from that one. All right. Thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Okay. See, I'm going to use my mouse. It's a lot easier. I got the microphone. I got the mouse. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah, Maya Jones. Maya Brooks. Sorry. Prestige Musique. I'm getting confused because I'm looking at questions at the same time and see what will be the best to take. Or a statement. Sometimes a statement can also trigger me to say something that will take you somewhere and think of things differently. Okay. Hey, Sweden. Sweden. How you doing, Sweden? How you doing? Saying hello. Okay. Someone just was like, Sebastian Camera. Hey, what's up? Greetings from Sweden. Greetings back, Sebastian. I'm looking for questions. Looking for questions, yeah. I'm looking and looking and looking and looking, yeah. And I think I found one, yeah. Fab, did you meet Fab personally? Was he your moderator? Yeah. Yes, he was. He became my moderator because he felt like he could do it, and he was asking the right questions. He was good at it, and it was cool. He was gentle to everybody. Some people at the beginning, because at the beginning there were some few problems. People wanted to ask me questions, and I didn't see them because I was, I've been figuring out this thing, like talking to you, freestyle, no paper, nothing. And he came at the right time because he was like holding people off, say, what's your question? Oh, he doesn't see my question. That's not cool. And then Fur would handle it. And then it would go to Fur, and I would see his question because there was a sign, like a wrench on the side of his on the side of his name. And that's a sign for a moderator. And is that Oksana? I think I recognize you. Oksana V. Thank you very much. And he had this wrench sign on the side of his name. So I would always see like the questions, boom, 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 boom. Sometimes they were his, sometimes they were others. He would always put the name there. And that was very cool. So yeah, we miss you, Fo. We miss you to death, man. Do you have, Oksana V, do you have any new art projects you working on or planning? Always. Like, always. Let me see. Where's that? Okay. I got this book, right? And I've been doing things in there for quite some time. You see how thick this book is? You see that, right? All right. So you see this? You see this black paper right there? So from here to there, those are drawings. That's right. I'm trying to fill it up all the way. So every week, I every week, as you can see, I am at work, and since I don't have the time to paint anymore because I'm too busy, I draw, and I have this new series that I'm going to do, and there will be lithographics. Lithographics is when it's a system of printing on stone. I know it, but maybe in order to explain it to you clearly, I'm gonna have to look at it so I can really break it down for you properly. But essentially, it's like you take your artwork, you put it on stone, and with certain oils, then it gets onto the stone, and then from there they do a print from this, and that's what you call lithographics. And it's an ancient system of printing that back like people like Van Gogh were printing like that. So I love it because you can see every stroke. Everything I showed you in this book is done with this. That's it. That's what I use. I use a big pen, plain and simple. I love it. And I do a few during the week, and I'm stacking them because at one point or another, I'm going to pick and choose, and I'm going to have various series. I'm going to have like a lithographic series of an original painting, maybe of 20 or maybe 50 or to 100. I have no idea. But when the time is right, I'm going to do it. But anyway, I'm creating this Fab's art segment, which I will do at some point or another, trying to organize myself, because time, time is precious. Time is precious, yeah. It is precious, so this is why we never have enough of it. But as you can see, I keep on creating. However I do it, I try to do it because when it comes, I gotta put it on paper because emotions come through me, just like you. And I feel like I don't know what they are. It's just a feeling. So I put it on paper or I put it into music, but I like to catch them and put them somewhere and watch them or listen to them. I deal with um, in the world of creativity. And every day I take off to another planet creativity, and there I do my thing. This is my job. Music is what I do, and I find different ways to keep myself um, excited, stimulated. That's it. And I making music, just music. Sometimes it can be like, oh, I need something else. So I go to draw, and then I listen to music at the same time. Boom, and then I go back to what I was doing. It's my system, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what else we got? Question. Simona Busca. All right. That's right. Fab. Did you meet Fab personally? Was he your moderator? I'd never met him personally to answer that part of the question. No, never met. It was just like this. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people that I've worked with or started working with at first, I never met. We talk on the phone or via text, WhatsApp. They send me a track. I work on the track. I send it back. I send my vocals back. We work on the vocals. We go back on comments back and forth, but we never met for the most part. But at some point we say, okay, we got to meet, man. Bro, it's cool. And sometimes it's good to keep it like that because, like I said, you got to make sure that the people you choose will be part of your future and not your history. So I've learned that part, and this is why, for me, it works. So if you pass certain stages, then I'm like, you know what? Let's meet face to face. And I think that this person will be part of or we will be part of each other's future. More like it. It's not about me, it's about team. Susie. I think it's Susie. Aha. You see, me and Oksana V had the same questions about your art. I love your projects. Fab, you're so talented. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to express myself, because I want to leave things behind. I feel like I'm not going to live forever, but maybe some of what I leave behind, like this or whatever, will stay behind. And because this comes with all my paintings come with a poem and some words, and maybe some of the stuff that I talk about, maybe they can inspire somebody else. Maybe that seed can drop into their soil and then eventually grow and turn into something, whether it's a flower, whether it's a tree or a palm tree, but of knowledge, of course. So let me use that. Okay. Susie. Well, we'll see. But I don't want to make that a habit because people, if I do that, Susie, I'm talking to you. When I do that, I do it spontaneously. Because if people know that, people start requesting, then but we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Just remind me, okay? Feu. Nargiz Galiva. We love you. Love you too. Question? Okay. Paul 3, thanks for what you do. Love your voice. Thank you. I'm looking for a question. Maya Brooks. Hey, Fab, do you think that... Oh, man, right when I clicked, because, comments, so I have to look back now. Where are you? I have to go back. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Maya. I was going to go for your question, but then, let me see. Sometime, like people come in, people join. Okay? And then the comments stay in one place. And then at some point, boom, you got 50 comments and names that pop up. And then I don't even know where I'm at. Nathan Weiss, Robin Fab, don't give up the fight. Yo, your history. Don't give up the fight. Robin Fab. After our spaceship crashed, we went on a tour around Europe. Not America, but we did that throughout Europe and television stations with big number of people watching. And we performed this song that we recorded in Los Angeles with Rob Pilates called Cold, Don't Give Up the Fight. It was cool. So you can check it out. What I'll do is I'll put it into the communities, where the community goes. Because if you're not a member, you won't see that. So in order for you to see that video that I'm talking about, that I will post, you'll find it there. But if you're curious, you can go check it out afterwards. Or right now, if you have two computers, right? Anyways, yeah, that was a good moment in our lives because we were reacting to what happened to us, and we just wanted to show, like, yo, we love this, and we can do this. And Don't Give Up the Fight came with a positive message at the same time. Yeah. Oh man, you took me back. Whew. You took me back. All right, we are now, it's almost there, it's 3:18. I'm gonna be here for another 15 maximum, y'all. Okay? Okay. Lovely doll. Sure. Oh, Steve-O. Where you at, man? Where you at, man? Show me, man. Man, that's a good buddy of mine from Austin, Texas, who invited me to perform, and it was a good time. This dude is so awesome. Steve from Austin, Texas. He just wrote me a message. He's like, good luck, bro. Man, I hope you're watching, bro. And if you didn't know, now you know. Of course you knew, but maybe today you're watching. Maybe today you had the time to sit down and chill. That's nice, man. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Trying to learn the running, man.
That's cool. See, you've got two kids and they're trying to learn the running, man, by the water. It's beautiful scenery. So maybe while they're doing that, he's watching the vlog. That's cool, bro. I hope you're watching. So, lovely doll. Besides music, what else you've been up to creatively? Oh man, music, and art. When it comes to fashion, we're gonna wait with the fashion thing because, like I said, I'm working on something that you guys inspired me to do, and fashion has something to do with it. Right? But for me, it's music, and art in general. And it's not just not just drawings or paintings. There's also objects that I'm going to create. But all that will show up in some of my music videos in the near future. That's what I'm going to do. So instead of talking about it, I'll play something in there, and then because I'll have the power to say that I want this in there. It'll be in there. It'll be featured in there, and people will be like, possibly or not, like, oh, what's that? And I know that there's a technology where you can put links in the video, and people can click on certain objects, or people what you wear. There's a lot of stuff out there. But art is definitely a big part of what I work on all the time, and I try to inspire. That's something that I never stop doing. Inspire, and I do it through my art, because something inspiring always comes from me doing this, because I'm expressing those feelings. I cannot just stay idle when I look at what's going on in the world. I think that's what songwriters do or artists do. They take a Kodak moment of what's happening, and then they kind of take it and make something out of what they're witnessing in front of their eyes. And we're witnessing some crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So music and art is where I travel, to answer your question, lovely doll. Paul 3, do you cook? Yeah. Yes, I cook. Yes, I cook. Simple. I don't eat meat. I don't eat eggs. I eat fish. I eat lots of vegetables and beans, and so yeah, I cook. I cook my stuff. Yeah, and I love it because I know, I know it's just me. I wash my hands. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been time where I went to a restaurant and, well, I felt sick afterwards. And it happened to me like quite a few times. I was like, I think I'm gonna refrain from eating out and grocery shopping. Go to like the right place, organic place, and get the right stuff, cook it, and I'm feeling good. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Now, I'm looking for something else. If it's not a question, it's a comment, and I'll do my best to make something out of it. Okay, Rebecca Kennedy. That's right, Fab. If you can't love yourself, how are you going to love someone else? 100. Pete Meredith, you live live performance of your live performance of Blaming on the Rain. So good. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. I love performing this song, especially with a band. It's more fun with a band. Performing with tape is very limiting. when you're with the band and the moment is on fire. You feel it. You feel the energy. The crowd is feeling it. You look back at your team and you said, go like this, or you go like this, like James Brown used to do. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Woo! That dude was man. He was directing, just like a director of an orchestra. Man, they would drop on the dime. That came with years of playing. But when you have that down, you have that relationship with your band, and it happens in rehearsal. But I've witnessed with my team some amazing moments that we didn't plan on. It was just because we were getting the vibe from the audience, and then we were like, okay, so we look, okay, let's go, we're feeling it. And because they're pros, they know how to give me what I need. I give them what they need, and then somehow we just we just go together. And then because it's all about telling the story. There's a beginning to that story. There's a middle, and there's an end. Always, songs are stories. But live, something occurs, something different. Where when the audience gets into the mix, there's certain moments in the song that they're feeling 100%. It's their favorite part. And sometimes we take that special moment and insert something else in there that gives it something else and takes us somewhere else and gives us the ability to be creative. That's why I love working with the band. It's super cool. Thank you for the question. 106. We're about to disappear, y'all. I gotta take a break, y'all, because it's been an hour. Huh? It's me, myself, and I. Let me see if Steve is still there watching. Maybe not. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Isabella Kisio Skorupa. I love Milli Vanilli from the beginning. And I'm sure, Fab, it's okay from the beginning. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Milli Vanilli. Natasha Tiehoven from Holland, I guess, huh? That's right. I know you're from Holland. I hope you are fine with the evening clock now here in the Netherlands, Fab. We have curfew. I think 8:30 is where we have to find ourselves in our homes. I never leave home really, not that much. It's either I'm home or traveling. That's it. I don't mind being home because I'm always working. I make use of my time, so I'm fine home. Yeah. I'm fine with staying home. I'm not fine with the fact that there is a curfew. Hell no, not at all. But that's another conversation, right? Thank you, Oksana. Thank you. I'm looking for the last one, a nice one, a nice question. Okay. It's very sad they couldn't help Robin. Yeah, when we do our projects and we tell our stories, you'll learn a little more about the dynamics of what was going on. Because a lot of people, and I've been telling my stories here and there, but it's only the surface. I've never really went deep. We're about to go deep in your future. You'll be able to watch, and understand what really happened. Salut Daniela. Bonjour. Okay, I'm looking for questions. Where is it? Oh, I'm looking for a good one. I'm looking for a good question. Okay, well, I'm going to read something like, okay, South America. Let's see. Hey, Fab, I'm from South America, Colombia. Oh, ¿qué pasó, Roberto? When you think you might be doing a live show here, you have massive fans over here. My wife, absolutely. Arriba, Columna! I don't know. I really look forward to do this Latin American tour. One day. One day it will happen. Unfortunately, right now it's a little difficult. We're on pause. But one day I will. I'll find myself over there. Say hello to your wife. Have a wonderful weekend. Maya Brooks. Okay. What's your favorite Michael Jackson songs? Songs. Oh, that's tough. Because there's the young Michael Jackson, there's the teenager, there's the adult. It's tough. It varies because I listen to Michael quite often, and I like to travel through his life and what he's saying, and I love. I like sunshine on a cloudy day, on a cloudy day. Yeah, I think that's one of my. It's not his song, but I love that one. I like sunshine on a cloudy day, not crowded day. But that's a nice one. To answer your question, okay, 111. Okay, Celia Mbappe. In your ideal, what do you want to publish first between the book, movie, etc.? It all depends on how things are lining up. There's a schedule that's being put forward, but as you know, in life, nothing works accordingly to the plan. That's the way life goes. So in the words of Bruce Lee, Master Bruce Lee, be like water. I won't feel the pressure. I don't want to put myself under pressure. I've gone through that. Like, oh, when is it going to come out? What are they going to do? I ain't doing that no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. I don't. So I'd be like water. When it comes, it comes. When everything is ready, it'll come. But trust me, when it's delivered, it'll be the right time. But that's what the universe does. It works in mysterious ways. Okay. It's nice to see people talking to each other. Oh, what happened? Rosemary was in the hospital. Oh, I hope you're doing better. I hope you're recovering. And oh, hey, get that sleep. Get that sleep. Get that sleep. Don't do too much. Listen to your body. That's how recovery works. And make sure that you drink that water and that sleep. I'm sure you have professionals who've been following you, and I hope that they are doing the right thing for you. Okay, sending you love, Rosemary Loveful, love, recovery, and strength. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for a good question, a good one, because I really gotta go, but I don't want to go without one little final, Et Karine, je vais faire le vlog en français dans dans 20 minutes. Je vais me reposer un petit peu, je reviens après. Ok, comme ça, repose-moi la question après, si tu peux, si tu reviens. Ok. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish with this one, maybe. Let me see. Okay, well, I'm going to do two more. I think I found two things. Okay, Fab, from Rebecca Kennedy. Fab, do you ever get to show your art where you live? No, I'm not doing that. I think the concept of gallery showing is I don't know, it's complicated. Because when you go to a gallery, the gallery usually wants to get a piece of your artwork. It's very complicated. I didn't know that. I figured it out when I was in LA. I did a few shows and I sold all my work. but there were some things that I found out later from other artists dealing with galleries and how it works. It's complicated. That's why I'd rather, and I will, sell my work directly to you. That's it. That's it. There was a time where I didn't want to sell my work. It was like, oh, my babies, I won't sell that. When I sold my work at those shows in Los Angeles, in Santa Monica, I forgot the name of the gallery. I was like, oh man. And I said, I'm not selling anymore. And for years, I didn't do nothing, no shows. And then at some point, I said, you know what? I will, because I'm going to put, like I said, when I talk about my legacy, what I leave behind, I'm going to put out some work. And maybe if you guys are into it, and I will introduce you to what I do more in depth. It'll be just art, Fab's art, coming soon. Then the next question was, do you consider release from Strawberry Milk? Do you consider releasing French songs? That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be great. You know, the French market is a complicated one, to say the least. And we'll have that conversation another time. But before I release some French songs where I sing in French, I will collaborate with French artists, like Fabienne Carr, for example. She's singing in French and I sing in English. You know, and this is kind of like the route I'll be taking in the French music industry, as far as like me being on the French speaking project. I will always be in English. So that's why I want to do this. I got lots of songs that I've recorded myself, produced myself, where I sing in French. Only in French, French and English. And when the time is right and people know what I do, then I'll be going, bam, 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 bam. We're talking to people. We are definitely talking to people. But it's all about timing with everything and prioritizing what we're doing with the team. Prestige Musique, Horace Husband, Radio Rosen, bam. Jean-Jacques Huet, bam. Mm-hmm. That's the team. Yep, that's the team. Yeah, Lionel Cohen, bam, in London. That's the team. Can't do it alone. You know what I'm saying? Can't do it alone. And I've learned that. And this is why, to finish at the end of this conversation with you today, pick people who are going to be part of your future and not your history. Choose wisely. All right? So it's 1:17. Oh, well, you know, it's always so hard to say goodbye. That's what it is. You know, that's this feeling. I know I got to leave, but I don't want to. I've got to leave, but I don't want to. I've got to leave, but I don't want to. I've got to live now, but I don't want to. I've got to leave now, because I've got to do another vlog. This time en français. En français, mesdames et messieurs. I've got to do this vlog. I've got to do this vlog. I've got to do this vlog. I'm doing this because, you know, you guys are from everywhere. Latin America, Canada. Who knows? This is why I do this always. In my mind, you know, I see the planet, I see planet Earth, and I do like that. Just so you know that I'm not just tripping. All right? So it's time for me to say goodbye. Without further ado, I've got to say bye, bye, bye. You know that song. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smiling to the rising sun. 3 little birds sit at my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true. This is my message to you. Say you don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say you don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Well, that's it, guys. Music is life. Remember that. Health is all. Treat others with respect, with love. Pay attention how you treat people. Pay attention how you walk through life. Don't hurt nobody. Be kind. Be kind. That's important. Gratitude. Be grateful. I know people want things because it's a system that we live in. The matrix we live in. It's a matrix. And we are oftentimes manipulated to want more, but appreciate what you have. That's simple. That's so basic. But I'm telling you, there's a lot to that. And when you start to think and live that way, it's something else. Until next episode. Mes amis francophones, francophones, on va se voir. Je me repose là, je vais me prendre... ouh là là, il est déjà... What? My God, it's already 3:40. All right. Gotta go. It's hard to say goodbye, but I've got to go. Bye-bye. Until next episode. I hope that you are leaving with something. Don't forget, got to give.